Hello, everybody. We are back. This is a TBR Solution Sports Forum. It's myself, the Sober Boys, Wali Fatsi. This time, I'm all by myself. I don't have Tsepang, I don't have Shades. The guys are a bit committed. We want to look at a number of issues. I know that in the morning you saw the press conference by Mr. Zola Machavu pertaining to Jomo Cosmos. All right. And then I think I'll talk about that one. But what I want us to look is the Pirates coach. All right. A Spaniard. Remember, I think that was last week or last show. I was speaking that it's a little bit worrying because Pirates have not yet appointed a coach. But look now, they have appointed a coach. And we've heard so many stories from various people saying this and that and that and that about this coach. So I want us to look at that to say, what's your take? Do you think this coach will change things at Pirates? All right. Or what's going to happen? But the other thing that I want to bring to your attention, there's never been a coach in the PSL who came in and win the league first season. That has never happened, all right? So any of the coaches, right, either the new coach for Orlando Pirates or the new coach for Kaiser Chiefs, 10-1, if they win the league, that will be a record. But we'll see, we'll watch the space, what's gonna happen. Yeah, so I don't know what's your take. You think, Pirates will do something, will make people realize that this was the correct move, or maybe you have something in mind. So, but it's a good thing. It's absolutely a good thing that finally they've appointed a coach, which is good because having appointed a coach, that brings that stability that I've been always complaining about. Now we know that now Fatu left Orlando Pirates. Pirates could not renew his contract, whereas Mandla Ngazi is still there in the technical side of things. Now, the new coach for Orlando Pirates, a Spaniard, Riveiro, will be taking over. A lot of people have said so many things. I saw people like Gamwendo, former Orlando Pirates player, commenting on the matter. And then Benson Flongo too, also commenting about the matter. So yeah, we don't know. I don't know what you take. Do you think this coach will do something that will make, sorry, I've got a bit of flu. In fact, it was tough the past few days or so, but it's getting better now. So my apologies. You'll pardon me if I keep on, coughing. So yeah, we'll see what's going to happen. Nhlongo says Root Crawl gave them a trouble in the past, all right? So we cannot argue. Who knows that what will happen? Maybe this is something they want to build with him. So remember when Root Crawl came, questions were asked. Who's this Root Crawl? Where does it come from? And then we start looking. But as you can see, Benson Nhlongo said, they want trouble with that coach. So yeah, so maybe we will see. Maybe this coach might bring something. There are a lot of coaches that came to the country. We didn't know them, but they proved to be, good coaches. Remember the late, the coach from Kaiser Chiefs, Jeff Butler. All right, we didn't know about him, and he surprised many. He did well, Jeff Butler. And then there were so many coaches that we didn't know about them. And then when they came over on our shores, and then we were doubting them. But they ended up doing well. So I don't know. So what's your take? Do you think it was a correct move for Orlando Pirates to do this? Or do you think maybe they should have looked somewhere, especially locally, or they should have seen somebody that we may know and say, ah, maybe try this guy, unlike try the guy that we don't know, all right? And then I saw a glimpse, I don't know how true is this, that Coach Peter Mosimane was saying, if it's true, was saying Arthur is not brave enough. And then, so the headline was saying, Peter Mosimane lambasting Arthur. And if I listen to that, I don't think it's lambasting him. If that is true, for me, I think Peter is trying to encourage Arthur that he need to be strong. He need to, show that he's the coach. He must never be scared of anything. But, Arthur has shown, as far as I'm concerned, I'm very much excited. And I know Arthur will do well. He has shown that he's brave. And then one of the things that convinced me that he has shown that he's brave is when there was a press conference during his appointment or during his introduction to the public. Both Kaiser Jr. and Bobby McDowell said, he was ready to raise his hand when everybody was not raising his hand. And yeah, you could even hear during press conferences, the manner he talks, for me, it tells me that he is brave. And now, not only that, look at what he did. And then I remember at some point saying, you know what, some players, they don't deserve to be at Chiefs. That was Arthur. He said, some players, they don't deserve to be at Chiefs. And for me, that shows braveness. And then look, the people that he took out. Akpey, remember Akpey was playing the first team. He was always there. Mpahlela gone. And then Cardoso gone. And Tiantia gone. Kambolo gone. Castro gone. Nokovic gone. Bakas gone. Zuma gone. Manyama gone. Parker gone. Agay future remains uncertain. Gune future remains uncertain. Mado future remains uncertain. I mean, if this is not a demonstration of braveness, I don't know. Because for me, I mean, if a guy can take almost, I mean, this is more than the people who are playing in the first team, the majority of them. If a guy can take that step, it shows that he's brave enough. Yeah, while we are still there, we saw that in the press that Dr. Patrice Motsepe says he wish Pito could be the one who's coaching the national squad. And then he then said he loves Pito. I hope that's true. I'm not saying he's lying. I hope that's true. They love each other. But what is happening surrounding their situation? Remember, there's a court case between Peter Mosimane and Mamelodi Sundowns. For me, if sorry about that, if they are warming to each other, that should be the first step. They should withdraw that case. That case should not be on the roll because that case is gonna expose so many things. And then while I'm still there, Coach Peter Mosimane, apparently he decided himself that he wants to, take a break. And remember, he has done well. And then apparently in interviews that he has been doing, I've been trying several times to get Peter. It has not yet materialized, but I understand everybody wants Peter. And then so sometimes it's a little bit difficult. And then so since everybody's looking for Peter, it is understandable that yeah, You know, having not, I've interviewed him before, so, and I interacted with him. I believe he's a very nice person. So there's no way I can believe that all of a sudden the attitude has changed. I think, you know, one day, if the time permits, he will come. Apparently, he said whoever takes over from him should make sure that, you know, is doing far better than him. And then the other rumors, Akpay may go to Orlando Pirates. Very interesting. Akpay may go to Orlando Pirates. Remember, it's a rare occasion. A player from Orlando Pirates to Kaiser Chiefs, a player from Kaiser Chiefs to Orlando Pirates. It's very rare. One of them is Arthur. Arthur has managed to go from Pirates to Chiefs, although he went there via a classic. Jimmy Dawu has played for Chiefs and then Pirates, but it's very rare. It's very rare, you know, and then it seems as if players don't cross that, or if they cross, it has to happen in another format of some sort. So those are the news in the local front. But what I want to do today, I don't know whether you guys are aware that it was Messi's birthday, Friday or Saturday. So the Messi Special is going to be very extended today because you are paying tribute to the legend, the king, the master of the game, depending how you view him. For me, he's the best. So I'll be showing a number of clips as far as that is concerned. Yeah, we were celebrating his 35th birthday. And now, while I'm still there, showing that he was celebrating his 35th birthday, I want to show you that, remember, I always bring this topic, comparing Messi and Ronaldo, because this is what is happening all the time. Ronaldo will be brought to the picture. If Ronaldo scores maybe hat trick or whatever, a beautiful goal, Messi will be brought to the picture. So I'll also do the same. Now, the 35th birthday for both of them, and Messi has played 974 games and he has scored 1,100 goals. He has done 1,100 goal contribution. Messi has 40 trophies. He has 7 Ballon d'Or. He has 107 individual awards. When Ronaldo has played 1,005 matches, all right? 1,005 matches, and he has made 938 goal contribution. And then he has about 29 trophies, 5 Ballon d'Ors, 79 individual awards. All right. So I'll keep on bringing this. I know Sheikh said to me, you know what, I love these two guys. And then I don't like when you keep on comparing them. But unfortunately, I'll do it because they do it. You watch Sky Sports, you watch what you call, you watch ESPN, they do it. So I'll also do it and show who's the best. So I'll also do that. And then, although I will be on the side of Messi, but not just be on the side of Messi, it's because of the facts, all right? Let me share with you quickly. Yeah, I'm sure you are aware that, you know, 2015, Ronaldo had 4 golden boots. Messi had 3 golden boots. Then Ronaldo said, golden boot is better than Ballon d'Or. I've spoken about this. He said he would prefer to win golden boot. And he said, if he can get plus minus 6 of them, and guess what? Messi's got 6 now, all right? And he still has 4. 2022, as we speak, Messi has 6. Ronaldo still has 4 Golden Boot. And then when Eder gave him the Euro, Ronaldo said this: a true legend is the one who wins a trophy for his country. That was Ronaldo. Then Messi answered it by winning 2 trophies for his country, by being the best player of the tournament. So, so Messi has answered the question, and then yeah. So those are some of the things that I'll always bring to the floor. And then I know that Ronaldo, when he's being asked who's the best player, okay, we'll get the answer that he's the best. So let's see. We'll get the answer that he is the best. So we'll see what's going to happen. So yeah, I'll always bring this topic. You may not like it, but it's one topic that will never go away. I'll always bring it, and then so that people understand, because for me, Messi is the best. I'll even show you what are the coaches saying about these 2 legends, so that you understand what I'm talking about. And I'm sure you do understand, unless you are a Ronaldo fan. If you're a Ronaldo fan, of course, you'll never understand. You'll definitely come up with your own argument, which is good. There's no problem. Everybody can have his argument. Now, let's see now. Let's start here. Now, let's watch. Messi, has 769 goals, all right? Ronaldo has 815. And then Messi has played 974. Ronaldo has played 1,122 games. So he has played more than Messi in terms of games. So now, but in terms of ratio, I think Messi is ahead. And then Messi has scored 91 goals in one season, in one calendar year, all right? Ronaldo has scored 69, all right? And then in a season, Messi has scored 73 and Ronaldo has scored 69. Internationally, Messi has scored 86, Ronaldo 117. But as I said, and I'll always bring this one, that Ronaldo played more games than Messi, and Champions League, Ronaldo has 140 goals, and then Messi has 125, 15 difference. Yeah, so that those are things that I would bring to the fore and show the difference between the 2. Now, let me share this one too. This was Giorgio Chiellini. He was asked the difference between the 2. And listen to what he said. He said, to stop Cristiano Ronaldo, you have to prevent him from getting the ball in the box. To stop Lionel Messi, you have to pray, because he is unstoppable. And this, we hear it, week in, week out from different players from all across. Ronaldo, I'm sure you have noticed this, it will be those who played with him at Man United, those who played with him at Real Madrid, or those Messi haters, as Lewandowski put it, Messi haters. So it's not a question that he is far better than Messi. It becomes an issue of the Messi haters, and then they'll put it as if, you know what. But these days I see more and more former, more and more Madrid players coming out talking about these 2 giants. Now, let me also share with you what are the soccer greats saying about these 2 gentlemen, so that maybe you understand what I'm talking about. Let me check. I'm going to give you a few of them so that you see, because, remember, these are professionals who play football with them. And then if they see it, they describe what they see. So that means, they They tell us what they know. Now, let's start here, which is the first one, by the way. I cannot remember. I think this one could be the first one. Now, this is what Jose Mourinho says. Jose Mourinho says, when Messi has the ball, no one, especially one-on-one, you are dead. That's Jose Mourinho. Luis Enrique, all right? And remember, Jose Mourinho never coached Messi, okay? In fact, he was pretending not to like him when he was at Madrid. And then Luis Enrique says, without any doubt, Lionel Messi is the best in the world for me. He is the best in the history of football. So that's it. Not only that, you go to Pep Guardiola. We know you don't have to ask. He has said it many times. Pep Guardiola to say, he says, don't write about him. Don't try to describe him. Just watch him. It's just that. I wish they could have Ray Hudson here saying something. We know that Ray Hudson put so many adjectives to describe Lionel Messi. Franz Beckenbauer, a German. He says Messi is a genius. He has everything. When I watch him, I see a player who's very, very skillful, very clever, has a left foot. Is like Diego Maradona's. And then Kun Aguero. Well, you know that Kun Aguero and Messi, they have been friends from childhood. He said, I've been in Europe for 15 years. I've never seen anyone like Messi. No one even come close to him, all right? Then Marco van Basten, we know that Marco van Basten, he said he doesn't regard Messi or Ronaldo as the GOATs. He regard still see Pele and Maradona. But when it comes to Cristiano and Ronaldo, Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi argument, this is what he said. Cristiano is a great player, but those who say he's better than Messi know nothing about football. And Lionel Messi, Lionel Scolani, which is an Argentinian coach, of course, we expect him to talk well about Messi, otherwise the relationship won't be well. Leo is a heritage of world football, all right? And then, yeah, so remember I started that one of Giorgio Chiellini, when he described him. And now, let's see now, let me go to the next one. I'm sure this could be the next one. Now you have Michael Owen, you know, one of the soccer greats in England. Michael Owen says, I don't think anyone can play the game of football as well as Messi. All right, that's Michael Owen in England. Then Frank Ribery. I thought Frank Ribery doesn't like Messi. You know what? This was a surprise for me. He said, Messi's class. There is him, then there is the rest. What he does is extraordinary. Now, when he says the rest, Frank Ribery is also included. Himself is included in that. And then you also have Xavier Mascherano. We know Xavier Mascherano. He's a friend to Messi. He idolized Messi. Of course, you'll talk well. He said, although he may not be human, it's good that Leo still thinks he is. All right, this is how he described it. He said, although he may not be human, which means he's not human, it's different. Samuel Eto'o, and Samuel Eto'o at some point, you know, didn't talk well about Messi. I don't know where did it come from, but this is what I hear now. Lionel Messi is God. As a person, even more as a player, all right? He's God as a person, even more as a player. I knew him when he was a boy. I watched him grow. He deserved it all. That's Samuel Eto'o, an African now. Now I've got Wayne Rooney, a friend to Cristiano Ronaldo. He said, Ronaldo is ruthless in the box, a killer. But Messi will torture you before he kills you. For me, Messi is the best. All right, Xavi Hernandez, what do you expect to Xavi? They've been friends for some time. Said it's clear that Messi is on a level above all others, now all others, including Xavi himself and Iniesta, those who do not see are blind, okay? If they don't see it, they are blind. So I don't know what to take. So those are arguments from other soccer greats. And now let's see. I don't know whether we did this one. Let me check. Michael Owen, yeah, we did this one. Let me pass. Let's check this one. Now, you know Joachim Low, the German coach, who has done very well with the Germans. He says Lionel Messi is the most complete player I've ever seen. All right, this is cut across. Then you have Philip Scolari, a Brazilian. You know the tension between Brazil and Argentina is so intense. I was saying the other day to Sheikhs and Tepang that what is funny, you see the Brazilian players, they like Messi as much as the two countries, they don't like each other. But Messi, they have a common understanding. He says, coaching Messi would be the greatest joy of my career. That is his wish. And then Vincent Del Bosque, one of my favorite coach of all time, Del Bosque, he says, I think Messi has surpassed Diego Maradona. He's the best player of all time. These are great, soccer greats who says this. Now, I want to put it to rest for those people who still believe that Messi is not the best. Messi is the most beautiful thing ever happened to world football. We probably won't see any other footballer in history to get this kind of admiration from all goats of managers. The greatest there was, the greatest is, the greatest the greatest ever will be. So this is Ronald Messi. Remember, I'm celebrating Lionel Messi's birthday. That is why I'm showing you this Messi special, so that you understand where I'm coming from. Let's see now. I want you to understand so that you get my point, and then you're with me. I remember, we just wish that he plays more and more. Although I was a little bit disappointed because I hear Laporta is saying they don't see space for Messi at Barcelona. So I'm a bit disappointed. I would have expected Laporta, considering them making sure that Messi comes to the team at some point. Okay, so he having said that, I was a bit disappointed because I wanted to get, what does he think of the king? For me, Lionel Messi is the king. All right, so I'm sure. Let me see now, and then I'm sure I'll show you. I've just done a very extended Messi special so that at least you understand what I'm talking about. This for me is the best. It's the best player ever the world has ever seen. So for me, this man is the greatest. Yeah. And then now, I just want to check something quickly with you so that I show you how great this guy is. And then so that you start believing. Now, these are great. These are soccer greats. Look at this one. Look at the list. You've got Johan Cruyff. Who doesn't respect Johan Cruyff? All right, I've spoken about Pep Guardiola. Johan Cruyff says, thank God that Messi exists. All right, so others have already spoken about them. And guys, get me clear. I have nothing against Ronaldo, but I just want to show a point that Messi is at another level. It's either people start to accept or, sometimes when, especially the Rolando fans, when they are somehow defeated in terms of the debate, they bring the income. So I wanted to show you this, that in 2022, the record level of income over the season. Messi contributed about 60% of the total shirt sales, okay, on the back of PSG, and then he beat Ronaldo's record. All right, that's another argument. And then PSG, people are saying whatever that they're saying. They have signed 10 new brand partnerships made purely because of Messi's presence. All right. Michael Jordan making a killing in a matter of hours when he's not breaking records on the pitch, Messi's getting the bar of it. So we know that Michael Jordan has a stake there at PSG. He made a killing because of this genius. So I don't know. This is my extended Messi special, which I wanted to share with you because I wanted to celebrate his birthday. So for me, this man is the GOAT. If he can give us at least another 3 years, starting from next year, I'll be happy. And I wish Barcelona will see that they need it. 1 year or 2 years before he retires. That's my argument. I don't want him to go to America. That's my point. I want him to play at PSG and then go to Barcelona. We know that PSG now, apparently they're thinking of selling Neymar. They think, we spoke about this, that he's very disruptive. And then us looking at the distance, we can agree to that. I don't know, Neymar, what is the problem? Whether the problem has to do with the girlfriend that he was supposed to marry, I don't know. You know, remember, footballers are human beings, so they are also affected by social matters. And now, lastly, on the show, we saw in the morning that Jomo Cosmos elected to withdraw from their case, and then they were heavily punished financially. They may see it as not a punishment, I mean 150 to pay, and then also pay for the sittings of the PSL, who still to be committed by the PSL administration. Now, the reason why I'm talking about this, I know that Zola Majavu said the agreement is nothing to be spoke about from his office or Cosmos or Hungry Alliance. Remember, the Big R, we're a financial company, and we're also about learning. So what I want people to learn, you see, I don't know what happened. I don't know what transpired. I don't know what led to Cosmos to withdraw their case, voluntarily. For me, the lesson that I'm learning, never take a matter to court if you're not sure about the facts. Preparation, readiness, that's one of the R words. Readiness is important. And now, for you to be ready, you must do a thorough work. Remember, there's what you call research. That's one of the R words. You do a research, proper research, get your records as one of your R words. Correct. So my suspicion, Cosmos realized that their facts were not right. All right. So now at the end of the day, it has hit them financially. Not only that, now they are going to play at ABC Motsepe, where they're going to get little as compared to where they were at Africa, where they were getting a better money. So this is the lesson that we should learn as people, that let's do our homework, thorough homework, do our research, let's collect the records, very, very important. That's why I'm talking about the R-words. Thank you very much for watching the show. I really appreciate it. And I must say thank you to those people who are subscribing. I can see the numbers in climbing. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Hi, everybody. My name is the Sobre Boys Wanifatse from the Big R, or TBR Solution. One of the companies owned by TBR Solution is the Big R Financial Services, an authorized financial service provider. I'm sure you have noticed that the past few months or so, we've seen a lot of deaths, and those deaths are attributed to mental illness. Mental illness can be caused by anything, can be caused by stress, depression, and stress and depression can be caused by a number of things. Lack of finances, or financial problem, or social problem, or marital problem. So they cause all those problems. We in the financial sector, we see it almost now and again because we work with various organizations like GPF, Independent Fund Organization. But while I'm still there, let me stress, we don't have a formal relationship with GPF, but we work with them because most of our people are from there. Now, working with those people, you know very well that people who are working for the government, they're expected to retire at the age of 60 and above, right? If you retire earlier than that, then you are being penalized by GPF. And sometimes people say, no, I need money. So what do? They resign. They say, no, let the money go to my bank account. Once you do that, you are tax heavy. So you need to bear that in mind, okay? But now, let's say for argument's sake, you are 55 as we speak and above, and you are contemplating of either resigning or going on pension in the next 3 months or so, just drop us a WhatsApp so that we help you to expedite for your payment. Because according to the GPF rules and pension fund law, once a client or a member receive an SMS that they've received your forms, that means they have 60 days to complete the process. And mind you, the 60 days is a maximum. It doesn't mean it has to take 60 days. It's a maximum. Now, sometimes we see people that don't get their money for 2 to 3, 4, 5 months, 6 months, even more, or a year or so. And then there, the problem could emanate either from the GPF side, employer side, a member himself. So what do? We try to expedite that process by making sure that we understand the workings of GPF. If it's a member, we help him to do the right thing. The same with GPF, the same with employer organization. Now, remember, as I have already said, that with GPF, it's 60 and above. Now, and then we say if you're 55 or more, you can contact us. And another good element is this, with the fund that we are working with. There is a whole lot of flexibility. You can decide how much you earn. That's how flexible it is. And if, let's say, you pass on, you and your spouse, you can nominate anyone. You are not limited to your immediate family, like your biological children or an officially adopted children. Remember, even your children, they can benefit as long as they're 22 and below. But with us, it doesn't matter. They can be above 22, they can be your elders, or they will still benefit because you nominated them. And then we try by all means that when we take the money from GPF and invest with credible fund organization, we try by all means that you are least taxed, all right? And then, and even you are not punished because you are not taking the money, because you are taking to another fund. So which means an independent and credible fund. So it means that there's no need to tax you more. So those are some of the advantages that are there. So you need to bear that in mind. And then if you want to know more, just drop us a WhatsApp on our WhatsApp number. Then we'll call you back. You don't have to call us. We'll call you back and see how can we expedite it. I thank you.